making of a mark is something that's primeval. It goes right back to childhood, and it goes right back to when human beings first clambered down from the treetops, if you know what I mean. And you see it in cave paintings. Why would a caveman he's done his kill for the day, he's fed his family, or his tribe or whatever, why would he then feel the urge to make some dye out of whatever raw materials he's got to hand and daub pictures of the thing he's killed on? Why? Why would you do that? Because it's a primeval, instinctive urge to make your mark. What I'm doing here is actually trying to make sense of the real world that exists and the things I like about it and the things I don't like about it, and put them into two dimensions, because for some reason, and I don't know why, because I'm not a psychologist, that's important. It's codifying the real world into two dimensions and making sense of it somehow.
He's turning his head inside out and letting us see what's going on inside it. And I find that inspiring in some way. And yes, what you see when you turn somebody's head inside out is always going to have various shades of light and dark, and at times there will be a lot more dark than there is light.
He kind of like, he just does what he wants and he paints himself, and there's a line from a book and that says every painter paints himself, and nobody does that more than Russell, because it's just purely like self-expression.
That it does expose the inner workings of his mind. It exposes the inner workings of humankind and human interaction. You know, certainly the relationships between the parts and the plays and the actors in the pieces can often be a bit sort of shocking, mysterious, or or sort of there's a tension in it in that sense.
Because I've long since given up trying to impress, for want of a better word, the art world to take me seriously. I just need to. The rule number one: be honest to yourself, because everything else is fake, and if it's fake, it ain't art as far as I'm concerned.
I first actually met Russell through work. I was curating an exhibition I was doing a pop-up exhibition in an empty apartment block in Burslem, and I went to the Burslem School of Art where they had an open exhibition on, and I was kind of sort of scouting for people, but I wasn't really expecting very much, and then I just kind of saw Russell's work and it just stood out to me over everybody else's. And I just thought, right, I need him in the show, and I need that guy's paintings in my show. And I got in touch with him, and I just thought, oh, will he message me back? I don't know, or maybe he's too important. And he messaged me back, and obviously he was involved in that show, and he was there ever since. So his work just stood out to me from there, and yeah.
I think we persuaded him to have his own show, or bullied him. Persuaded or bullied him to have his own show, and it's only really at that point that I sort of get any kind of understanding of him as an artist himself.
Some people see art as just something that can be pretty and decorative, and you stick on the wall and it covers a patch in the wallpaper or whatever. So basically something you can put next to your telly and it doesn't necessarily distract your viewing. I think art should not only distract from your viewing of the telly, but should reach down, switch the telly off and smack you in the face.
I think it does what art should do. It doesn't sit there quietly, kind of just sort of shouts at you.
It's all sorts of, it's 50 Shades of Grey at least, if not more. But and I guess there's that thing as well, which is that it's physically often dark. But I know that some of his subjects within the paintings and the pieces can be, they can be, on the face of it, quite disturbing.
I can't repress things. I can't repress things. If they're there, they have to come out in some way. If I do try and repress things, I'm afraid it fucks me up.
I think his work is provocative, and I think that's a really good thing to be. I think that's something about why it's so good and deserves to be seen, because art should be provocative, it should make you think, and it should challenge your preconceptions. And
I would encourage him to look further than Stake on Trent. I think as an artist you're probably the worst person to sell your own painting, and I don't think that's a strength of mine. I wish I was the type of person that could perhaps manage him and promote him. I'm not that type of person. I think it needs that. I think he does deserve the recognition. I think his work's good enough. Whether it will happen, he's always saying that our children will be richer than we are. That he'll be recognised perhaps after he's died.
Yeah, to thine own self be true. Yeah. You can lie to however many people you want to during your life, as long as you're not lying to yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're lying on your deathbed, and it's only yourself you're going to be answering to, unless you believe in some greater power, which I don't. It's only yourself you've got to answer to. To thine own self be true. I like that.